Namaste! Today we are going to watch the Tower of London Poppies. So we don't know anything about this video, but the thing is, it is to commemorate the First World War. And the thing is, like, the First World War was very, very drastic because, like, it was the first time all the European powers and everybody came together and fought against each other. And this was never seen before, kind of a thing. And after that, the Second World War and all these things were happening again and again. But that was one thing that I think so many people still remember as one of the most bloodiest war, because at that point of time we did not have that much airplanes and that much technology, so people were going hand in hand and like they were fighting against guns and all these things, and they were killing each other very mercilessly. So let's see what is this about.
So I think I've seen this somewhere. I don't remember. Maybe I was scrolling through some reels or something. But as far as I know, they grow flowers in the memory of, the martyrs, or there's something like that. Let's see what happens. I think there is something I know already.
Yeah, in India the thing is, there is a place called Amar Jawan Jyoti.
Yes.
So even that is very important to us Indians, because like every time there is a parade going on nearby that place or something, because it just touches your heart, because like soldiers are very close to every countryman's heart. So that is the thing. So let's see what is there in this video. With
These are those flowers.
888,246 ceramic poppies. One poppy for each British and Colonial fatality. Oh, 21,000 people volunteered.
I was just in awe of how many people were here. Honestly, it's just really nice to see the support from the whole city.
Yeah.
Such a lovely way to commemorate it.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
Magic.
yeah.
Really moving.
It is very moving.
Tremendous.
Whether it's young people or old people, they've come in their hundreds, they've come in their thousands, and they've stood on
So beautiful.
behind the railings, looking down into the moat, really from early in the morning until late at night. And I think why it's caught the imagination of the country
Imagine
is this
the
particular number
aroma
of
there.
888,246. They fought in mass armies, but they were individual
And
soldiers.
how are they
And
managing
each
it,
poppy
maintaining
represents
it?
an individual life lost and a family shattered. I think people can understand that.
My son was in the army as well. He served in Ireland, he served in Bosnia, and when I see that, I'm just really, really grateful
It's
that
like
he
a
came
river.
back.
My mother is from Canada, and her, I believe, grandfather was a spy in the war, and so my mom wears a poppy every year.
Yeah, that's what it's about. It's appreciation. It's always a little
Their
bit
dress up is
appreciation.
so nice.
My father died from his injuries from the Second World War. My mum was 4 brothers, 2 in the First World War too, so obviously that's where my passion comes from, but we're all in the same boat. You have 4 or 5 years, but then this wouldn't be London, is it? So, and I love London.
And so I think it's become a kind of a place of pilgrimage, not just a place where you see this artwork, or not just a place of commemoration because it's here. It's just become a kind of national focus. It started us asking questions about who we are, what are we doing when we're commemorating, how warlike are we as a nation?
The thing about this
Even
is
the
it
prince
reminds
is
you
here.
that these people were human beings, just as you are a human
We-
being, just as the military personnel are human beings, and that interconnection, it's kind of everything. It breaks down the barriers of them versus us, or just a vast quantity of numbers. And I was at the closing sort of ceremony today, and the last poppy got put in, and by a little boy, and you think, that's a life, and you look around and there's more than 800,000 more lives, and it does hit you. Sometimes you look at the vastness of it and it's beautiful but hard to comprehend, and then this one poppy goes down and you think, okay, yeah, this is rather
The way she's saying it is more heart touching, no? At first I was also like, it is beautiful and it is like a sea of red, but now she's saying like each poppy is a person.
Yes.
So like 880,000 people were killed at that point of time, and these are the martyrs. So now you feel like, okay, it's like if there is one more poppy going in there, it means that
There's
more
one
person
more, yeah.
person that has died. So this is very heart touching. And the other thing that was, it is like a pilgrimage to people now. So like it started as an artwork, and one person just calling all these people, okay, that come volunteer and you do it. And all the people who were families of those people, so they are coming,
They
and all
volunteered.
people are coming, and now it's become a pilgrimage. So everybody who has been a part of somewhere near the army, or has an army man going into war or something, they can come to this place and feel the same. So
They
this is
can feel their relatives being here, you
Yeah.
know, they can come and remember them here.
And this is very, very heart touching.
There are a lot.
We've had so many volunteers, so many people making the poppies, the whole of the Yemen Water staff, the HRP staff, the number of people involved has been enormous. And I think unusually for a large artwork, it isn't then dominated by a single person or a single ego of an artist. In a sense, though me and Paul treat ourselves and believe that we are artists and this is an artwork, because we've been very open about it, I think we've allowed so many other people into it to take ownership of it.
Nobody that you've met on the project has been a bad seed. It's been a bunch of love, a load of stories that you really love to hear. And just the community has come so... I'm from from the US, and the UK spirit here has made me really proud that I moved here. I've been here 7 years, and I love the spirit of this project. It's just amazing.
Real? The flowers are real?
People are able to bring
these
their
are
own
made
family
up,
stories
human
to it. Grandparents can explain to their grandchildren how they connect into this story of our nation.
You just have to remember, I mean, they gave their lives so that we can live in peace today, and you know, what greater gift can you give than your life?
I think it's very important to remember. I think it's a good thing because we're remembering people who've done something for us and have lost their lives while doing that. And the least we can do, obviously, is remember them.
We've invited members of the public to send in the names of a loved one who lost their lives in the First World War. And we've read out about 200 every evening. And we've done that every evening from the 5th of August through until today. I read the last list at 11 o'clock on the 11th.
So they read each and everyone's name.
Yeah.
The installation is going to live on in a new, different way in the next 4 years. You know, there's the first thing, which is them all going out to the general public, the people who bought them, and then having their own kind of tiny fragment of the installation. And then there are the 2 sculptural pieces which have been kindly bought for the nation, and we can take to various different locations to create some new installations relating to new buildings or new landscapes that can create a different kind of narrative on a smaller scale. And then the fact those are going to the Imperial War Museum and will be there, you know, for a long time as a focus for commemoration.
I've just come out of the volunteers office, and there's what we call the measle map, which is a little red dot on every part of the map where the volunteers have come from, and it goes from Singapore to Iceland, from Guinea, Sierra Leone to the west coast of the United States. It's an absolutely incredible geographic spread, and I think that the names on the roll of honour every night have come from all over the Commonwealth countries, and then these poppies are going off around the world. And what we really want to happen is that we want to send these poppies home now. The soldiers never got to go home, but you know, a lot of them will.
Oh my God.
Wow. Tower of London remembers.
They shall grow not old, as we who are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them. We will remember them.
This video was mind-boggling, and the thing is, like, you know, this kind of things just gives a good feeling to the citizens also, but I think so these are very important because this makes them remember also, but also like brings them to the feel like that woman was saying that these many lives were killed. So like many people in India also, like at this point of time, are so war hungry. You know, many people you see in our news channels and all, they are like, okay, let's go to war with this country, we are so strong, let's go to war with this country, because none of them would have to go into the war. They would have to just sit at home and just watch TV of what is happening about the war. But the people,
this is such a nice perspective that you're seeing from.
Yeah, and the people that go into the war, their life suffers, their family life suffers. So you have to always think about them. They are not thinking about themselves because for them the nation is first. But for us, they should be the first ones. And I think so this brings a sort of, you know,
unity
like
and peace.
unity and peace, and also a feeling of like, okay, like let's avoid war.
Right.
And I think so that should be our case, and that should be like the case of Russia and Ukraine that are at war at this moment. So yeah, this is what I feel about.
And the last part wherein she said that the soldiers never got to go home, but we are thinking of sending these
poppies
flowers.
back. Yeah.
So that was so beautiful. I mean, just look at the way they've thought about it throughout, how they've executed it, and how people from the families from the martyrs there, they can come and visit the place and think that okay, the soul or whatever it is, they might be here somewhere, and the flower is symbolizing or it's the symbol of what have they done for the country, the soldier, each and every person who has given away their lives. So it's just, I mean, I don't have words to say.
And the thing was, I think so this ended in 2014. Why did it end? Like, why did you have to remove all this? I think so the last part where she said that we have to send them back. So, but it should have been a place, like it should have been a pilgrimage, because.
True.
But you say that like good things have to come to an end. So this was the end of this thing. So this will always be remembered, and this will always be in our heart because the way it is shown. So what do you guys feel about it? Do let us know in the comment section below. So do like, share, and
Subscribe.
bye.